Hello, my sexy and beautiful people of the internet. My name is Diego, also known as the Chilean Retro Gamer. And welcome back to the Red of Sadness Naked Gaming Edition, playing Adventure Island for the Game Boy. Remember, this is round number 4 of tournament number 1 of our show. So, this is a port of Adventure Island 2 on NES, but they just simply called it Adventure Island on the Game Boy because there was no direct port of the original Adventure Island for NES on the portable console. So basically they renamed it, but in essence this is Adventure Island 2 from NES, but on the Game Boy. In terms of the differences, they are minimal, but they exist. For example, on the NES Adventure Island 2, you guys remember there was a world map. I mean, you saw a world map here, but for all of the islands, for all of the worlds, but not a specific map for each individual island. In here, you play a fixed amount of levels. I believe you play up to 5 levels per world. On the NES version, that can vary. You can play 4 levels, 5 levels, 6 levels, 7 levels. Because I think according to how long you take to beat a specific level, the game takes you to a different stage. Basically, you change your route, but you don't play the levels in a very specific order. That order can be changed. I don't know if it is RNG or it is based on how long you take to beat the levels. But in this case, as I told you before, there is a world map, like the general map, but each world you have to play a very specific set of levels. I think that's the major difference I find in this version in comparison to Adventure Island 2 on NES. I'm still considering whether or not do a full playthrough to this game, at least on this show, because as I told you at some point when I was spinning the wheel, I believe that I wasn't certain if how soon I would be playing this game on another of my shows. Remember, I do own this game on an actual cartridge, so I'm doing a specific show for doing all of my retro gaming collection from real hardware, and this game will be included. So I don't know if whether doing the full playthrough here or on the other show. I mean, even if I am capable of beating this on real hardware, it is not really a consistent thing, for me at least. So if I had to actually choose in which of the shows I'm gonna end up doing a full playthrough, it would be here. Because I'm using emulators, I can save state, and all those good things. So yeah, choose an egg! So you can get either lots of points, minimal points, 50, or an extra life. I hardly ever get the extra life though. Okay, I will try to save every single of my dinosaurs. I mean, these are dragons, not dinosaurs. I don't know anymore. So yeah, I'll be trying to save as many of my animal bodies as I can. Remember, those animal bodies were first introduced in Adventure Island 2? Well, and this game being a port of Adventure Island 2, of course, they are present. Well, there was a sequel on the Game Boy called Hatsu's Adventure Island 2, which is basically a port of Adventure Island 3 on NES, which I also own on a cartridge. It was back then when I had money, right? And I was able to afford consoles and cartridges and increase my classic gaming collection, which, as you know, I didn't have as a kid. I think I just got an extra life out of the points. I think every 20,000 points you get a life. I believe this is the last level of the current world. I don't know if this is level 4 or 5, but I would dare to say that each world has 5 stages, and that's a fixed amount. Again, that's an important difference with the NES counterpart. Because in a specific world, you might end up playing 4, 5, 6, or 7 levels, depending on where the game takes you, basically, within this specific world map that I talked to you about. I mean, there must be speedrunners to this game, so probably they know the shortest routes. Or just simply take routes. Warps. There are warps. I think there's one warp to the next world in every world. First boss. Super easy, super simple. You just need to stand still, as you can see. So let's see if we got enough time to go through World 2. I mean, it would be perfect to do 2 worlds in a video. However, I do not want to commit to do that. So if that's the case, we will be finishing the playthrough in, what? 2 weeks? 2 weekends? Yeah, that was an egg. Missed it, of course. One of the prices you have to pay for using the skateboard. At least you get an extra hit, you go faster, you can avoid certain obstacles more easily, but you sacrifice by not getting certain items and such. So yeah, this is Round 4 of the Real Sadness Naked Gaming. Remember, after these 4 regular rounds, we have the 2 extra playthroughs for Loser's Revenge. Remember, we have Burger Time on Arcade, that's probably gonna take 1 or 2 videos, no more than that. And after that, the final playthrough for the first tournament is going to be Dance Adventure, which is a ROM hack of Mario World that I have done in the past, even on this channel, but I'm gonna replay it. So, according to my calculations, I should be done with Tournament 1 by the end of July, beginning August. So, I don't know, I was planning on doing a second tournament this year here on Naked Gaming, and that's likely to happen. A full second tournament. And of course we will be resuming the other tournaments next year. But since we are not too far away from December, in between tournament 2 and 3 you wouldn't have to wait too long before that happens. I've been doing some planning, some scheduling. So if everything goes according to plan, you should be able to see the Roulette of Sadness, at least the Naked Gaming version, which is different from the regular Roulette of Sadness, as you should know. But if you are interested in this particular format of revisiting my old shows and everything, you'll like this one. Okay, here's the Lapras, which is the animal body which is perfect for water areas. Even though, if I'm not mistaken, we don't have a water stage right now coming up. So that's why it would be preferable to save this Lapras guy. I know these guys have names, I just call him Lapras because of course of the mandatory Pokemon reference. So I'm gonna save him. Alright guys, I actually have to stop the video now. I wanna thank you for watching. Tomorrow, I promise to do the rest of World 2 and Worlds 3 and 4. I think I'm gonna find a warp at some point. So I'm gonna do some skipping, but you will see me do the rest of World 2, World 3, and World 4, so we can make up for the short video that we have today. Thank you for watching everybody, take care.